crocheted. Hi, we're here. We are here. We are here.
Hi,
We're just we're
everyone.
just talking about this. My goodness, how long this actually took.
So, show of hands. Who got it all done? Who got all their homework done?
Well, I did except for a sleeve. Yeah, I'm in here. Yeah. I did except for my extra sleeve. Where's my comments? I see no comments over here.
You see no
Oh, there
comment.
we go. There they
There
are.
you go.
Okay. It said something banners. It said banners at the top.
I know that Jennifer got all hers done. I saw her pictures on Instagram. It looks
I
great.
know. I saw it. Jennifer's in the break room crocheting. Mary Lou, keep going.
Keep going.
Catherine's here. Melinda and Sherry are here. Linda's
Yep.
here.
Hello,
You
ladies.
mixed up your double crochet two together on the wrong row. Did it on the single crochet. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Really? No, Jennifer, are you kidding me for the whole entirety of the body? Oh my gosh. What are you going to do? Are you going to take it out or are you going to just roll with it? I would just roll with it. That's too much work.
I wish I could see your picture again. It
I
looks
know.
good. I mean, hi Brenda
I
and
did.
Wondrous Natures. Hello. I gotta go
I-
grab my pop real quick. I'll tell you, just walked in the door, literally.
I didn't zoom in on your picture or anything, Jennifer, so I'm not sure what it looked, but it looked fine from the picture I saw, which is probably as close as anybody's going to get to you. So I think you'd be fine. If it was me, I would just roll with it.
I would roll with it.
I would.
I'm gonna go look at her picture again.
Yeah, I can't. I've got all my devices being.
I am not frogging it. That's right. Hello, Lisa.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you, Lisa. So you posted it on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Yeah.
Some interesting deer posted now. What is this? It's a deer. It's a deer with tree branches for its head.
Oh yes, I think that's so beautiful. I love that. I love that. I saw that just about an hour ago. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not buying anything, so.
Nope, I'm not buying it, but I do like it. Because I got a story to tell about shit I bought last week.
Crochet-a-long 2023. It's
yes,
in here.
ma'am.
I know it's in here. Okay, so let's examine this. What do we got? Well, I want it to stay blown up. It won't stay blown up here on Instagram. Poopy head.
You poopy head.
I know. Let's see. So this is what her, that's sideways, but that's what her pattern looks like.
And it looks just fine.
It looks just fine, yes.
Yep. Nobody's ever going to know.
Yep.
So I have an admission to make.
What's that?
I got, I told you guys the story of my Bohemian Romance throw that I conned Jeff into ordering for me on Valentine's Day, right?
Oh, the sampler thing.
Yes, the sampler.
Yes.
So that got delivered last Sunday. So on Sunday, I started working on it because, of course I did, because I'm Angie. And I haven't put it down since. I have 3 rows to go and I'm finished. I just have to put the border on the Afghan.
Oh my goodness.
So I worked on that literally all between that and diamond painting, because I finished a diamond painting within a week. I started and finished one within a week. And so I finished, and so that's what I worked on, and I did not get my homework done. I am literally only like 6 rows in. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. So needless to say, today we're going to move on to the sleeves.
And then she was going to work on it yesterday?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So my plan was, because I'm a procrastinator. I'm a forever procrastinator. My plan was, I set aside Thursday, and I was going to just hardcore Thursday and all day today up until the time of the live, work to get it finished, work to get my sweater caught up. Well, my daughter texts me yesterday morning. She's sick, and the girls had snow days from school. and could they come over for the day? So I ended up with the grand monsters all day yesterday, and I didn't get to work on it at all yesterday.
Ay, 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 huh?
I know.
That's what happens when you procrastinate.
That's what that's what happens when I procrastinate.
Well, I worked and worked and worked on mine. I mean, I don't think I crocheted anything else this week. I don't think I
Wow.
picked up any of my other crochet stuff. I would just pick it because I mean, it literally would take me a good 30 minutes to do one of the repeats.
Yeah. Oh, see, you did the whole repeat? I was just counting the one row.
Oh, no, my one row was, what did I tell you? It was
I thought you said it was like 20 minutes.
it was 21 minutes to do.
Yeah, and see, and mine was 19 and a half. So
Yeah.
I'm not that much faster than you.
No, and mine's bigger. I mean, I had a few more,
Right.
clusters to do, but
Right.
21 minutes to do the cluster row, and then another 10 to do the single crochet row.
Yeah, mine was 19 and a half minutes just for the cluster
Yeah.
row. And how many
31
rows do you,
minutes.
okay, to get it to the length, how many rows do you have?
I don't know. I didn't count. I have no idea. Like
Just
how many repeats? I have no idea.
Yeah, I would
I'll
just
tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So
Each one's
15,
got an inch.
and each one's a half hour. So that's 7.5 hours.
There you go.
That took you 7.5 hours of work
Yeah.
just for that.
Yeah. And I mean, I would try to do it just like in the morning. I'd get up in the morning when Dale's still kind of sleeping and it's quiet, and I just sit and try to do a whole, repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. But then last night I was crocheting away, and I was down to just the last little bit, and I just finished it. I didn't, I finished the little
scalloped edging.
The edging there, which is really pretty. I just finished.
I think I'm going to have too much yarn.
Too much? Oh, I'm running out. Well,
Are you
no,
really?
no, you won't. No, you won't.
No, I won't.
No.
I've got three full skeins and a half one left.
No, you've only got 6 rows, 6 repeats done.
Yeah.
This eats it.
Does it eat it?
This ate it. I used a lot on this part.
Oh, actually, I've got another half of one right here.
So I used a lot on this part here.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
I started going through yarn like crazy on this.
And I did connect it. Remember we talked last week about about connecting it?
Yeah.
I did do it the way that we were talking about and pulled it through as if I was changing colors.
Oh, yeah.
And rather than tying a knot, which is what I normally do.
A new skein of yarn, you mean?
Yeah. And it looks a lot better.
Yeah, I know. And you know what else I did this morning after I finished this?
What?
I wove in all the ends.
Oh, good for you. Look at you. You know what? You're just trying to be a show off. Right
all
now.
my ends on this are woven. It's ready to go.
What a kiss ass.
I wanted it done so bad, but I didn't finish my other sleeve. So
okay.
I got one lonely little sleeve here.
One lonely. Well, that's all we need. That's what we're going to start with.
We're going to work on this sleeve.
So when we left off, we did the upper sleeves. We did up to the whole raglan part of the sleeves. Mm-hmm. Now we're moving on to the part that says lower sleeve. And we're going to be working it from the lower edge of the sleeve, which is going to be the wider edge of your sleeve. So you got your sleeve is like a triangle.
Because this is what sews in.
This is what's going to go up at your shoulder.
Yeah. And this sews into so it's going to wrap around like this when we're done.
Yes, exactly.
And it's going to wrap like this, and this is going to be where your arm goes through right here.
Yep. So we're going to be putting
sewn together here.
Yes, this will get sewn together.
And this is where we put the pretty little edging.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to start there. And first, what you want to do is you want to determine which is your right side and which is your wrong side.
Yeah, God only knows. What would you call your right side and your wrong side?
So
look, I got a curl on this side going this way, and I got a curl on this side going under.
Well, I would take it as like I have a couple little spots where I have maybe a little bit of a snagged thread. And I want that to be my bad side. Like
I
right
like
there, I've
this
got a
side.
snagged thread.
I like this side better. I think this side just looks prettier.
Yeah. So, and see, I
Um,
like this side better. So this is going to be my right side.
This side here looks shinier. It looks prettier. I
So
don't,
we're going to start with our right side facing.
and have it this way.
Yep. And yes, have it so that
Yes.
you're working into the longer edge.
Okay, I'm gonna move my sweater.
Join our yarn into our first stitch.
I'm moving my sweater. Where am I
Now,
putting it though?
if you'll notice, it says to work these stitches evenly across your row. And I wondered why they wouldn't just give you a stitch count, why they did that. But I went and took a look back at the what we started with, and it is a different number depending on what size you're doing. So for instance, we had 64. Actually, no, it should be 1 for 1. So it should be one stitch per stitch. It should be a 1 for 1 stitch for stitch.
So I should end up with
71.
71, right?
Yep, and I should end up with 64.
Yes. So if you don't, you got to squeeze one in there.
Right. So, but it should be stitch for stitch across.
And
but
so
I wonder why they didn't just give you. Oh, they did. Okay, never mind.
Give you the numbers.
Yeah, they do give you the numbers.
Yeah.
What was I looking at? I must have been looking at something else.
Okay. So you have to start down in this little tab, all the way down in the little tab, and go to your end at the little tab.
Yes.
Now my question is, it's kind of just really a loop at that end.
Yep. You want to go into there.
You got to go into that little loopy part.
Yes.
And we're just going to do a single crochet in each of these. That's tight.
Yep.
That's tight.
Yep. That's what
hole.
she said.
Right. There was a tight little hole there.
And remember, this isn't like going into a normal stitch, because we're actually going into the other side of a chain of our chain. So it's not going to look like going into a normal stitch.
Right.
I'm sewing in my tail as I go here.
Well, you go for it, girl.
I am. So while we do this row, I got a little story to tell.
Why is this so loose? Why is it so loose here?
Loosey goosey.
Yeah, what did I do? I don't know.
So, I've been having some money troubles lately because I switched banks and I didn't get paid for we talked about this, right?
Yeah.
But I have two sources of income. So I got paid my small check, not my large check. Okay. My large check is still, my Social Security is still in limbo of the bank transfer thing happening. So I give Jeff money every month and he pays the bills. And, we just split things or whatever. And we don't split it equally because he makes a considerable amount more than I do. But we, have a set amount of what I give him every month towards household bills. And then he just takes care of all the bills. Well, I'm unable to give him that amount because my Social Security still isn't, taken care of. That hasn't happened yet, but I still get my pension check still comes, but my pension check isn't enough to cover what I'm supposed to pay per month for my share of the household expenses. So in all reality, with my pension check, I should have given him by rights, I should have given him the whole thing, right? To at least cover as much as possible as I could. But, there were some new releases last Saturday that I couldn't live without. And there was a pretty good yarn sale at Premier that I kind of couldn't miss out on. So I bought a few things. And wouldn't you know it, 2 of those things are getting delivered effing tomorrow on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
When he's going to be home
Mm-hmm.
and chew my butt out for, oh, you got money to spend on craft supplies, but you don't have money for house bills. I mean, and he'll get it eventually, but yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. It's trying to figure out how I'm going to hide the delivery, hide him away when the delivery man comes.
You're not.
I know. I already came up with a cover story though, so I'm golden.
Oh, what's that?
Maddie had stuff shipped to our house.
Oh my goodness.
So that Austin wouldn't know that she bought stuff.
Oh boy.
Mindy, you gotta have cover stories. Or you could just be truthful and honest.
Yeah, I got no cover.
Well, because you're a truthful and honest person, I should strive to be more like you.
I just don't have anybody I can blame it on.
Oh, that's true too.
I mean,
yeah, nobody but yourself.
uh-uh.
See, but with Dale, so much of what you get to show on the channel. You know what I mean? That you know, doesn't all have to be. It's not everything. So much of what you get isn't stuff that you ordered and paid for.
No, but it might start to be more because I'm losing some of the free stuff.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Melinda. Is there a pattern for the shawl, Melinda? Are you talking about the shawl we're going to do next? Or are you talking about what we're working on right now? Right now, we're working on a cardigan. The shawl we're going to do next, there is a pattern for. It's on the band.
Yes,
and
it
I'm sure
is.
it's on their website too. Did you make it to the end?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be thrilled after your week of spending 8 hours working on this sweater to know that for the next 2. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we got to do that damn setup row again.
I'm counting.
Oh, I wasn't counting. I'll let you count. I won't talk.
Yeah.
Mary Lou says she got a mystery bag from Michigan Fine Yarns and it was 6 little skeins. I have no idea what size or how many yards or what color. So I wrote them a letter. What? It doesn't say how many yards or what size or anything?
Did you see Crystal get that? Is that why you did that?
I haven't watched that video.
Crystal got a mystery bag from them. And they had different ones. They had, I'm at the end, I got 70.
Okay, here, I think that here, I have a theory about that.
She won a giveaway. Oh my God.
Jennifer, that's hilarious. Yeah, she's very lucky. I have a theory about Crystal's mystery bags because I have watched her videos and ordered mystery boxes and mystery bags after seeing things that she has gotten and been utterly disappointed in what I have gotten.
She gets stuff because they know who she is.
They know who she is. Exactly.
So she gets better stuff.
She gets better stuff because they know who she is.
Yeah. That's very possible.
Oh, Mary Lou, it's not in English. Oh.
Yeah. But they had different mystery boxes. They had like a cheaper one. They had like a fine yarn one, which was more expensive. I don't know. I've never ordered a mystery thing from them. I didn't know they had them till she did that video.
No, I didn't either. And then I went on their site and I couldn't find them.
They were there when I looked. The less expensive ones, like they were $40 or something, I think.
Yeah, I couldn't find. I think I just couldn't navigate the site.
Yeah, I found them, but all right. So that's
okay.
0 crochets. Now
we're gonna do that setup row that I screwed up on.
Now we got to go back to the lower body, don't we?
Yeah, we got to go back up to the lower body, and we're going to start that lace pattern with the first row. So we're going to chain 4. Oh, and if you haven't turned yet, turn your work. I always chain before I turn. I don't know why.
I turned. I don't know. I turned. Okay.
And that counts as a double crochet and a chain 1.
Yep.
We're going to skip the first stitch.
Yep.
So not the first stitch, but skip the next stitch. Right? Because we're going to skip a stitch. And we're going to single crochet in the next.
So did you decide? Are you skipping the one that this is attached to or an additional one?
An additional one, because the one this is attached to already counts as the double crochet.
So you're going over 1, 2, 3 loops?
I'm going into the third loop. I'm going into the third stitch.
Okay. All right. And in that one, we're going to do
a single crochet. Chain 3.
Chain 3.
Skip a stitch. Do a single crochet, chain 3 single crochet in the same stitch.
We've never done those before.
No, never.
God.
Chain 3. Skip a stitch. Single crochet into the next. Chain 3. Skip 2 stitches. Single crochet into the next.
Why are we skipping 2?
I don't know why we skipped 2. Then
so hang on. After the skip 2, we do a single crochet.
After that, yep, we do a single crochet. And then we start all over again, starting with our V-stitch. So we chain 3.
Skip
1. Do our V-stitch. Chain 3, skip 1, single crochet. Chain 3, skip 2, single crochet. And repeat. And I think I've got it this time.
Yes. Don't go back to the first asterisk.
No, don't go. No. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was.
That whole day was a hot mess.
It was. Oh, wait. Hang on. Where do we skip the 2? Hang on. See,
after you've skipped 1.
We skip 1, chain 3, skip 2, single crochet, chain 3, right? And then we skip 1 and do our V-stitch.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
You do the V-stitch, then you do a skip 1, and then you do a skip 2. And then you do the V-stitch, skip 1, skip 2.
I forgot my V-stitch. Maybe I should do the V-stitch first. What do you think?
Probably.
That's what I kept doing last time. Wait, I'm supposed to do a V-stitch first? Hang on.
And this isn't going to be quite as long of that was really long going all the way around the sweater too.
No kidding.
Trying to remember it. So this is going to work up a lot faster too.
We skip 1, we skip 2, and then we skip 1 before our V-stitch.
No, we skip 1, we skip 2, then we do the V-stitch. Or then we yes.
No, we skip 1, we skip 2, and then we skip 1 more and do the V-stitch.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad we only do this once.
I know, right?
Much easier after this.
We're like, between me and you, we're like doing who's on first.
I know. I got much easier after this little setup row.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this is so confusing, but
I don't either, but it is. Okay, now I'm back to my V-stitch. I got to concentrate on this. I can't really chit-chat.
No. Once you get the V-stitch in there, you always remember it. But this first one of setting it up properly,
Mm-hmm.
the pain.
And I wonder why it's not done equally.
I don't know. No idea.
And then I told you, I did tell you yesterday I did something to my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My youngest granddaughter, she's a little devil. She loves to go into my craft room, and she's not allowed in there, and because she likes to get into things. And I couldn't find her at one point, and she was in my craft room messing with my Legos, taking my Legos apart.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I said, no, you're not supposed to be in there. And she's like, but I can't get out because, there's junk on the floor and stuff. I said, well, how'd you get in?
Yeah.
You managed to make it all the way in. You got to be able to get it. So I can't get out, Granny. They call me Granny. Can't get out, Granny. I said, all right. And I leaned over and picked her up. And I think that's what I did it.
Oh.
Because I kind of had to lean. But I have it. Oh, it's given me a terrible time. Okay, so from the last 6 stitches, then we're going to, when 6 stitches are left, we repeat from there to there.
Why do I have not 6 stitches left, right?
I don't either. How many do you have left? I have 4.
Well, I have extra. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. I don't know. This is a crazy, crazy pattern.
It really is.
Because
you definitely had 71 stitches to begin. I didn't count mine.
I counted mine.
I counted.
Yeah. I mean, I skipped that extra one at the beginning. I skipped 1. Skipped 2. Let's see.
Okay, let me just
skip 2, skipped 1, skipped 1, skipped 2, skipped 1.
That's my tab. Okay, so I skipped 1.
Mm-hmm. Skipped 1, skipped 2, skipped 1. Skipped 1, skipped 2, skipped 1. Mine looks right. Skipped 1, skipped 2, skipped 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to make it work is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to make mine work too.
Okay, so I've got room to do. What do I have room to do here? Do I have room to do and I don't have room?
You have room to do another one.
Do I? But should I? It's going to be on that tab. I don't think well, there was one on the tab down, well, kind of. No, after the tab. It was after the tab. How's it supposed to end? Let's see.
It's supposed to end with a double crochet in the last stitch.
So I've just done a V-stitch.
I ended the repeat and I've got 4 stitches left.
Okay, I'm not done with the repeat. So if I go from there, chain 3, skip 1, do a single.
I'm going to do my
1, 2, and 3. Skip 2 and do a single.
Chain 1. Double crochet. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I figured out what I'm going to do. But doesn't matter what I'm doing for what you're doing.
1 time and end with a double.
Yep, chain 1 double.
I'm just going to skip more stitches than I need to.
That's what I did.
But now, see, I don't like where I put that in. I don't think that's the actual last stitch. I think I need to go right here.
And then we're going to start with our second row, and then our second and third row are our repeat rows, and those are just the same 2 repeat rows that we did for the whole body pattern. So we start with a chain 2, which counts as our first
weird. I
double.
don't have a V stitch anywhere near the end tab there, but
I don't either. I don't either. You're not supposed to.
Okay, that's good. All right, we're going with it.
Yep.
Hey, quick question. How many V stitches do you have?
I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 V stitches. How many do you have?
I have 9. Yeah.
That makes sense because you have a bigger size than me.
Yep. All right. Okay, so now we're on to row 2, which you start with a chain 2.
Chain 2, yep. Chain 2, and then a double into the first chain 3 space. Chain 3. Then we'll do our cluster. There's a tractor going down my street.
So we should be at our V.
Yep. And then we'll go into the V and make our 3 double crochet cluster.
Why am I not? I got an extra chain 3 space here. I don't know.
I do too. I think you're supposed to.
You skip that one?
Yeah.
Just skip that one and go into your...
Yeah, I think you're supposed to. I think you did on the sweater too.
Yeah, maybe we did. We just skipped an extra?
Yeah, I think so.
God.
It's going to be underneath your arm. You'll never notice.
No, right?
Oops, I'm just doing regular double crochets. That's not right. I'm supposed to be doing a cluster.
Yep.
So we'll do...
cluster in here.
We're clustered up. It's a cluster.
You know what I want to say.
I know. And we'll do a chain 3.
Yay, diamond paintings this week, Emma.
Then...
Oh, shoot. I just lost my whole cluster there.
That sounds like a cluster.
It was. My cluster went poopy.
And then we do our 2 together between the first and last chain 3 spaces. And then go right back into our cluster, chain 3 cluster.
Well, I feel like I could almost do this part in my sleep.
I figured this was probably going to be pretty boring for you, so I hope we have some stuff to talk about, because from now we're just all going to be doing the same thing as we did, well, as you guys did all week. I didn't do it because I didn't do my homework. But, maybe you guys could help me out with something. Would you mind?
What?
I told you I only have a few rows to go on my Bohemian sampler.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having a really difficult time. And it's very, very simple what I'm trying to do, but I've done it 3 times and somehow it's not working out. So maybe you can help me. Hold on, let me go grab it.
No, Emma, we got the ice on one day. It started on Wednesday afternoon into Thursday morning, and then it stopped. And yesterday it got warm, and a lot of it is melted. Most of it, I would say, has melted, but was a lot of ice. It was, I did video. You guys, you'll have to watch the next farm video. There's a lot of video.
So here's what I'm making. Okay. So I'm way up here. I started down here. I'm way up here. I'm in this section right here of this pink. This
Hi,
light
Jody.
pink. Hi, Jody. And here's what I'm supposed to be doing. So this blanket is 132 stitches wide. All right. For this first row of the pink, can you see what I'm pointing at? Okay. It said to do 9 double crochets, then a chain 1, skip 1, 9 double crochets. That's the pattern repeat. All right.
Mm-hmm. Seems simple.
Very simple. For the next one, wait, hold on. Let me see how many rows. For the next 1, 2, wait, hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, maybe that's my problem.
Maybe she just figured it out.
I think I just figured it out. I was only supposed to do it twice, and I'm trying to do it a third time.
It just took talking it through, just like when we tried to figure this pattern out last time.
Well, that's my problem. I was trying to do another row of it.
Mm.
That's why it didn't work out. Okay. Jeez. Oh, thanks, you guys.
Glad to help.
So helpful.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been really fun. Let me just show you all the different. So
You sent me a thing the other day where one repeat thing was all confusing.
but that was wrong.
That was wrong. Yeah.
That was actually wrong. Yeah. So I've done some cross stitches, some X stitches. I've done some waffle stitches here. I've done some flowers. I wish these had been done in a different color so they really popped, because this gray is quite dark and you can't see how pretty these bobble stitch, or not these puff stitch flowers are. Then I did, but I really like waffle stitch too. That's pretty. Then I did this like houndstooth looking pattern, which I think looks pretty cool. Then I did these shells. Those are really pretty. And then this part was fun too. These wavy waves. Wavy waves.
Wavy waves.
Like woo, woo, woo. And then I did a stitch that I've never done before. It's called a linked treble crochet. And it has elements of Tunisian. It's kind of like doing Tunisian, but on a smaller scale. And then these ones were really cool too.
Oh, wait, did they go up?
And you worked into like the horizontal bars. Yeah, they went up and then you worked into the horizontal bars on the next stitch coming down.
Okay.
Then these ones were really cool. These little arches that have like little fans coming off of them. Then some granny stitch, some popcorns.
That's the fun thing about doing these like little sampler things.
It is fun. Oh, and then some basket weave. I forgot all about that. I did that forever ago. Some star stitches.
That's my least favorite.
I don't care for the star stitches.
They seem to pull your blanket tight.
Yes.
I don't like that.
So this is what I wish you could see this better. This is what the linked trebles look like. But it's a very solid, like
pull it down. Come down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's hard to see but it's like it has no stretch or no like it's very solid. Like there's no holes in it. But yeah, I love this, but it has so much leftover yarn. Like I have almost full skeins left over of every color.
Oh, Angie, that Annie's one I did? I don't even know how many skeins of yarn left from that thing. It's crazy how many.
Well, I think what I'm going to do, because I would like that one to be a bit bigger, I think, that blanket. It's just a throw blanket. So I think I'm either going to, rather than do just the border that's called for in the pattern, I think what I'm going to do is, before I do the called for border, I'm going to add all around with all of the remaining colors, like a couple rows each of like a granny stitch, and then like a couple rows each of like a fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get it a little bit bigger that way, because you might as well use up the yarn. I probably have enough, honestly, to make a whole nother blanket.
I swear I've got enough of that Annie's to do something major with.
But that's what I've been working on all week.
Post and shells. I don't know if I've done post and shells.
What's post and shells?
I don't know if I've done that.
That's not, the coolest shell I ever did was called a boxed shell. Or I'm sorry, the coolest stitch I've ever done. It's called a boxed shell stitch. If you guys want to take a look at it, it was based on a pattern on a video from Creative Grandma, and it was for a baby blanket, but it could be adapted for any blanket. But it was like a 3-dimensional shell. It was very, very cool. It was pretty involved, and it was very dense, very yarn dense. It was definitely a yarn eater of a stitch, but the effect of it was very neat. Oh, this is going to be...
What, Angie? What?
Well, I just can't believe. Here's what I can't. What is it about me, or am I different than any other person? The whole time we were doing the top part of this cardigan, all I kept thinking was, man, I can't wait until we're done with these single crochets and we can get into that pretty laced border.
And now you're here,
bottom.
and you're like,
and now I'm here, and I'm thinking,
God, can it be done?
I can't wait to be done with this.
Yep. Can this be done?
Can this just be done?
No, I mean, after you do 3 or 4 of these repeats, you're like, okay, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm over it.
So I think...
Can this grow faster, please? Grow faster.
Right.
Grow faster.
So obviously the homework for the week is going to be to finish the sleeves, right?
Yeah.
And so that would mean that next week we would be ready to put this thing together.
So we have to have both of our sleeves done like this.
So do we want to give ourselves 2 weeks to get everything finished up, and in 2 weeks we'll meet back to put it together?
Angie, I will just have one sleeve to do.
Oh, that's true. Okay, fine.
I mean, I got to make a sleeve and do this part. I got to do the whole sleeve.
Right.
Bye, Brenda.
Brenda's taking off?
Yeah. Because we don't do that much of this here. What do we do? Is it 4 inches or something?
Oh, I didn't even look.
I don't think it's that much.
Yeah, I mean, technically you could make them as long or as short as you wanted.
True, but I think, yeah. I plan to have this done during this sleeve.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow. 4.5 inches.
Yeah, that's only 4 repeats.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I'm on my second.
Well, I'm not, because I was busy
jabbing
around.
I know, I've been working. I'm dedicated, man. I got this. I'm on a February get shit finished kick. I got things I got to get finished. I got goals. Trying to meet them.
I'm proud of you.
Right? I know.
So I forgot, how do we end this one?
I'd have to look every time. Because they're both different.
They're both different, I
I
know.
couldn't remember.
Okay, you don't. I couldn't remember if you chained after that
Right?
or not. Half double crochet into the third.
Let's see. After I do my V, then I do it.
Chain
One
4.
single here.
You're on your second shell row already?
No, I'm getting ready to start it right now.
Oh my gosh, you're so far ahead of me.
But, well, I've been working. What can I say?
Well, I'm just glad that I brought that up because I sat that thing down and discussed this morning because I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing wrong because for the next row, my chain spaces weren't lining up. Well, it's probably because I wasn't supposed to do another row.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this work out right. It doesn't want to work. It goes right in here. Where's my ending stitch? I need to.
Whoops. What am I doing?
What do I end with? I end with a.
I'm pulling a Jennifer. I just almost did the wrong thing in the wrong row.
Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Oh, goodness.
So I'm going to be starting, well, I guess we got another week here, but not next week, but the following week, I will be coming to you guys from a different location. Oh, wait, we're probably going to have to make some considerations for your vacation, aren't we?
We are. Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be staying with Maddie for 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. Austin is going on tour with his band for 2 weeks, and she doesn't like to stay alone.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down and stay with her 2 weeks while he's gone.
So that's the first 2 weeks of March?
Yep.
Yeah, that week that I'm gone, we probably won't be able to do anything.
Right. We'll call that a...
Yeah. And, well, the weird thing is it's probably going to be 2 Fridays.
Because you'll be traveling.
Yeah. The Friday I'm leaving on a Friday.
Right.
And staying for a week. So I'll be down there on a Friday before we head home. Well, I lost all of my cluster here. I hate it when that happens. You get snagged on something and you get stuck, and then you just lose all those stitches that were your.
Good. I'm glad that happened to you. Slow your butt down. So I can catch up.
You know, I feel like I'm a professional here at this now.
Yes, you definitely are. I'm definitely still learning.
I'm still learning.
I have to say, I am so super excited about our next project.
Yeah, the shawl?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It just looks like it's going to be so much fun.
Okay, so next, well, this might have to be what we do, is get this thing finished up before I go on vacation.
And then start that after
Start
you
the
get
shawl
back.
when I get back.
Yep, I was thinking that.
That's probably the only way that's going to work.
Yep. Yeah, because next Friday will be your last Friday before you leave, won't it?
I don't know. I don't have a calendar. Let me see. Bye, Sherry. Peoples are coming and a going, coming and a going, coming in.
Oh, Pattern, Melinda, hold on for just 1 second. I'll grab it.
Let's see. Today's the 24th, right? Next week is the 3rd. Yeah. Yep. Next week is the last week I will be here. I'm going to be gone on St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be on vacation. Pattern link for the shawl. Melinda, all I know is it is on the back of our yarn. I have not even opened up the yarn to look at it. That is all I know. Angie said it's in there somewhere. It's I don't know what kind of pattern it is or anything.
Okay, Melinda.
Are you getting the shawl? You are.
Yep, I'm getting the shawl.
Okay.
So it's on the wrap for the
Yeah.
for the Caron cotton cakes, and it's called. So you can find this on the Yarnspirations website.
Okay.
And it's called the Rainy Day Crochet Shawl. So I'm just gonna pop this off and take a look at it.
I hadn't even looked at it yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop it off and take a look. And I love these colors I picked. I'm so happy that I let you talk me into it.
Yeah?
I am.
You're gonna like them?
I do. I'm glad I'm going with something a little bit different.
I see my problem here.
What's your problem?
Well, I just came across a mistake from Rose.
Oh.
Why it wouldn't have worked before. No, maybe I didn't. No, I'm right. I'm okay. Never mind. I was just trying to, it would be rows and rows ago. Never mind.
So it looks like we've got a 4-row setup, and then it's just rows 5 and 6 are the
Brenda was
rows.
Okay.
Oh.
Thought Sherry was leaving, but Brenda was leaving, and okay.
Yeah, the Corey color is very pretty, Jody. Now, do you think I can slide this band back on?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm a professional. For some reason, I hate it when the bands are off my yarn.
Oh, and that's supposed to take 2 of those cakes, am I right?
Yes, it takes 2 of these to make the shawl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those colors are interesting. The yellows and the
yellows and greens and a little bit of like mustard. And I think it's the texture of the yarn too, because it's the ripple cake that makes it even prettier.
Yeah. I have never used that ripple yarn.
Jody just made a Jody, was it the romper you made out of this, or was it the blanket you made out of this?
Jody made a romper
for her new granddaughter. Yes.
Oh, I was like, Jody, you gonna show us the romper on you?
Ow, ow.
Right? Oh, she's wearing a romper. All I can picture in my head just now is, you've seen those pictures of the crocheted outfits for guys?
Yes.
That's what reminds me of those rompers for the men. I'm like, no, Jody. Okay, so it's for a baby. Never mind.
Yeah,
okay.
It's for a baby.
Okay.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
There was nothing guttery about it.
I guess
an adult romper just seemed funny.
Jody in a romper.
Right. What do they call those now?
This adult body will never be shown in a romper.
Girls wear those when they're called.
Yes, Melinda, it's rainy day shawl.
What do they call them? They don't call them rompers. They call them. God, what do they call them? I don't even know. Young girls, skinny, tall, lots of legs, them kind of girls.
Models?
Yeah.
Skinny, tall, lots of legs.
Yeah, what do they call them that they wear? Those
Wait.
one
Oh,
jump,
the,
not a jumper. No, it's not a jumper, is it? I don't know.
oh, bodysuit? No, what do they call them? You're right. What do they call
I
those?
don't know. There's a name. I don't know. I don't know if you're the only one. I bet you there's other people that don't crochet that
Oh
are
yeah, I think
listening.
that there are.
They just hang out to
People just
chat.
come hang out with us
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
once we get through the instructional part of this, we pretty much
Then
just
we
chit
talk.
chat. Yeah.
Hmm.
And we talk about everything,
Yeah, we do.
all different crafts and all different things other than crafts.
Yeah. Hmm.
You should see my lazy dog right now.
I'm
He
pretty
is.
boring today. I don't have a whole lot to talk about.
I know you. You seem kind of glum, chum. What's? Are you a little down in the
No,
dumps?
um, well, a little. I'll just say a little. I gotta say, I'll just gotta say it. The whole Diamond Art Club sneak peek thing hit me today.
It hit you today.
Yeah, just because it's the first time since I talked about it, and people are getting their sneak peeks, and I'm like, hmm, hmm, not
Gotcha.
me. So it just kind of hit me today watching them as people were getting them and stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, all right. And
Yeah,
then
I can see that.
I'm having a whole crisis. I just in my world, my YouTube world. I'm just evaluating and thinking, and I don't know. You know, everybody has those moments, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know if anybody watches Lizette. It's Lizette Crafts and Tell or something like that. She lives in
Yeah.
France.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was listening to her at the gym. Sorry, goodness. See, Dawn just comes to hang out. Catherine knits. Thank you, you guys. But she was talking about her channel and her diamond painting and how it all started and all the changes that she's gone through and
Mm-hmm.
talking about new changes coming.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, it was a hobby, it was fun. Then it
Yeah.
became obsessive. Then I started a channel and then I started making money. And then I thought, do I run it as a business? And, all these different things. And I'm like,
Right.
I'm relating to every word she's saying. And now she's thinking it's become too obsessive for her. She doesn't really want to run it as a business. She demonetized her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's like, she tried to do a video a week and now she thinks she doesn't have enough content. So now she's like, I think for my sanity, I just need to go back to one video a month and just
Well, I
make it
have to
fun.
say, I did the same thing, Mindy. I got to the point where I was putting out a video every day.
Mm-hmm.
If not every day, every other day, but it was
Mm-hmm.
usually every day.
Uh-huh.
And when I started for fun. I didn't monetize for a very, very long time,
Mm-hmm.
um, even after I could. And uh, it became like a job
Right.
and it sucked all of the joy out of it for me.
Oh,
It became like a job for me and it wasn't any fun anymore. For of course I was dealing with, I was had some health issues going on and I think I was dealing with some depression just based from, my surgeries and not, recovery and
yeah.
all of that stuff, and I was dealing with just, overall depression. But the YouTube part of it, I just felt a lot of pressure about it. And once I adopted a different attitude towards it, I've been really enjoying it again
Right.
and having so much more fun with it.
Yeah. So there's one of the things I'm thinking about a lot. Do I keep it the way that I do things now? I've just kind of gotten used to it.
Right. But
Um,
then you also have changes in your life. Dale was still working. Now he's not. He's home with
correct.
you now.
Correct. That was my other thought. And then my thought was if I did less videos, that is less money coming in. Does it really matter though? Does it
Right.
matter? I have
Does
to
it
think about it.
matter?
Does it matter? Do I need that money? Is that what I'm doing it for? No.
Right.
That. And I mean, now that I just started taking my Social Security, I mean, my income doubled almost, you know?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah. So what do I do? And then there's the whole thing, the thing that got me thinking about all this and changes, of course, was the budget friendly company stuff. Because
Yes.
that's what caused the issue with Diamond Art Club.
Right.
Do I still do that? And if I do, um, what do I get? you know,
Right.
and how
Right.
much? Or do I just kind of stop doing it? Or I don't know. I don't know what to do. I started thinking that maybe I was going to pare it down to my like three favorite companies, which
Mm-hmm.
is GBFKE, Fan Cells, and FG Normal.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I mean, I've been with Allie for so long at Coup Deals. I feel like I should still support him. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But he doesn't have special drill stuff. Now we got this whole licensing stuff going on. We got all this AI conversation going on.
Yep.
The whole AI conversation. Oh my gosh. Like
Is
who's
it
making
art? Is it
these?
art or is it right?
Who's making them? Who's responsible for them? Who gets the licensing? Is there licensing? I mean, do I want to go through all that, trying to figure it out, trying to worry about it? I don't even know. I just so yeah, I'm really in like a
I think
conundrum.
the most important thing to remember is don't do anything because you feel you have to continue the same way because it's the way you've always done it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your life has changed, your lifestyle has changed
Yeah.
through no action of your own. Now you have your spouse who's at home with you and you're both retired. You've
Right.
got the opportunity to do more traveling if that's something you guys are interested
Right.
in. You have other interests. I know that you guys like going around the state and looking at lighthouses and that sort of thing. Maybe it's time for you to step back a little bit if that's where you're at in your life. And your subscribers are loyal. Nobody's going to be mad at you or move away from you if you want to step back a little bit.
Right. But then you always have this, like, I don't know if you do, but I always have like this growth mindset. Like, I always want to be doing
Yes.
more.
Right.
I want it to grow. I want it to, whatever
I
that
did for a
means.
very long time. For a very, very long time, I did have a growth mindset. And that's why I was like, I wanted to make sure I put out a video every day.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that I was always trying to think of what can I do? What can I put out
Yeah.
there? What's next?
Yeah.
What event am I going to do for the next month? What can what am I going to do for the next giveaway? What am I going to do?
Mm-hmm. You got to come up with something new, better, more exciting, something to intrigue people,
Right. And for me personally, that made me start to resent it a little bit, and not resent it, but not enjoy it as much.
Mm-hmm.
And when I really stepped back and looked at it and decided, I can just do this when I feel like doing it, I have found that I feel like doing it a lot more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when it became less of a oh, gotta get a video ready, I gotta do this, it became less of a chore and more of a joy the way it used to be.
And now the way I do things in my schedule, because I put out a video every day for I don't even know how long.
Years.
Yes. And it's just become kind of habit.
Yes.
But, is it time to like change the habit? I don't know.
Right.
And that's hard to do, to change a habit.
It absolutely is. Absolutely.
To learn a new habit is difficult.
And I'm not going to lie. I mean, as one of your subscribers, now I can't say that as one of your subscribers, that was one of my routines. I would get up, I'd get my day going, and then go check out and see what your video is for the
Yeah.
day.
And I know there's a lot of people who do that.
But your happiness is what you need to put first.
So here's my thought. I mean, I always want to do a video on Friday just because it is, I don't know, it's Diamond Art Club sneak peek day. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to put something out there. I'm going to put something good out on Friday.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not going to get a Diamond Art Club sneak peek, you watch. I'm going to put out some good shit on Friday. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. That's just me being spiteful or something. I don't know. But okay, why do I have one string here? I cannot figure out where it's supposed to go. I got this loop and it's got a loose string, and I'm like, which side do you go on? Which group do you belong with here? Okay, there. God, I had to tear that all the way back out. So, but you know, I go live on Saturdays. Do I need a video on Saturday as well?
No.
I always have, but you know.
But do you need it? No.
Right. I have something. I have content on Saturday.
Right.
I mean, I could say the same thing for Tuesdays, but the book lives are kind of, I don't know. They're not a big draw, you know?
Right.
I don't know. So yeah, I got a lot in my brain trying to think things through and figure out what I'm going to do.
I can understand that.
You know?
Gosh, I forget every row. The rows are so short, but I forget every row how I'm supposed to end it.
I know, I do too.
I think
I have to look every time because they're different each time. So it's confusing.
It does.
Yeah. Jody's like, I'll watch what. Oh, Jennifer's like, I'll watch whatever.
I'll watch whatever.
Yeah, she just likes us. Thank you, Jennifer.
Oh, am I at 4 inches yet? Maybe I want a shorter sleeve. How long are these sleeves? They're pretty long.
I haven't measured yet. How many rows have you done?
I've only done not very many.
I'm like, you can't quit yet. What are you doing? You're going to have a sleeve that barely makes out of your pit.
Right? I'm making a tank top. Screw it.
There you go. I'm trying to cover up some fat arms here, so
I'm making a tank top.
Oh my God. So yeah. And you know, there's people who are very adamant about not getting any of that budget friendly stuff. Everything needs to be licensed. Only the licensed companies. And then there's other people that are kind of like, yeah, whatever, you know, and that's true with my subscribers as well.
Well, and I think that me personally, and everybody has their own take on it. I personally I think that there is enough content out there of people who only do Diamond Art Club.
Right.
And I think that there is a large number of viewers out there
that like the other stuff.
Who can't afford.
That's always been me.
To do only Diamond Art Club.
Yeah.
And that appreciate seeing the budget friendly stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick with doing my budget friendly openings. I enjoy them. I love the special drills, just like you, and the off canvas stuff. And I really enjoy doing them. And I would, if you told me today, Angie, I'll give you Diamond Art Club sneak peeks if you'll never show a budget friendly unboxing again.
You would say no.
I would turn it down.
Yeah. And I feel like that could have maybe been a conversation, and that may have been something if they'd asked me to do that.
Right.
But they didn't. You know? But then, you know, now I feel like it's even harder because I don't know, for some reason I feel like now there's a target on my back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody's out there, you know.
Somebody's out there watching what you're doing.
Hi, honey.
Yeah.
What's up?
Control your birds out here.
Control my birds. What are they doing?
Uh-oh, what are the birds doing?
Pecking at the windows.
Oh, no.
Wow, jeez Louise. Why are they pecking at the windows?
they want to come in. It's cold out there.
Yeah, I kind of almost feel like there's somebody out there watching and like
Somebody kind of has it out for you or something.
maybe. Yeah, I don't know why I feel that way, but it's like I feel like, oh my gosh, the second I put something out there that might belong to an artist, somebody's going to nail me. And this time it would be through YouTube or something. I don't know.
You know what, Mindy? I think that, okay, I had this one person once, and it was this one person, and she commented on multiple of my videos, and it was always something, it was always passive aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, and I took it personally for a very, very, very long time. But I got to a point where I just had to say, you know what? This is one person out of thousands.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let them ruin my good time.
Right.
So it's, as hard as it is, you know, you can't let the actions of one person dictate your life.
I know, but look at what the actions of one person did.
Well,
See what I mean?
I see
One
what you
person
mean.
had power to change everything. You know?
I hope that person feels bad.
I doubt it. I don't know, but they had to know what they were doing when they did that.
I mean, who would do something like that? I just don't understand.
I don't know. But it just makes me nervous now.
Because what's going to happen now?
Mm.
What else could happen, Mindy? I mean, seriously, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, who else could they contact? Think about
Who would they contact? Exactly.
YouTube. I shouldn't be saying it out loud. Maybe give somebody ideas, but
right. And what happens then?
Then you get a strike.
And I mean, people aren't allowed to make mistakes. Nothing is
right. I wasn't. I mean, I don't feel I was allowed to make a mistake.
Well, but that was in the eyes of one company.
Right. That's why YouTube gives you 3.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a lot to think about. I have no decisions. I have a whole pile of stuff on my bed to film.
And you're probably just nervous to do it.
I kind of am. Right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That would be my thought, Sherry. And of course, I have no idea who that is now. Because I did what I felt was the right thing to do, and that was take that video down. As soon as I saw the comment, I was like, okay, let me just get rid of this and move on. Like, let's just get rid of it and pretend it didn't happen. Maybe it'll just go away and everything will be okay. Well,
Jennifer, I'm the same way. Yeah. If you don't like the content, move on.
That's true, but people don't.
But people don't.
People have their opinions and they are strong and they, feel the need to speak up about it.
Right.
That's not me. I never would.
Right.
I just do my own thing and then, stay in my lane and.
Yep. I mean, there are plenty of YouTubers who are big creators that I personally don't care for.
Mm-hmm.
And that do things that I find questionable, if not.
Sure.
I mean, I can think of one situation that happened recently that I was absolutely repulsed by. But not up to me. It's their channel. I just choose not to watch them, know?
Right. I would never go trying to tell people what somebody else is doing. Oh, look. I just wouldn't do that.
Exactly. I just choose to look the other way.
Yeah. Anyhow, so I got decisions to make, and how do I move forward?
Right.
I probably need my measuring tape to measure this. I don't think it's 4 inches yet, but
I'm going to measure mine. I don't think mine's close to 4 inches, but I'm going to measure it anyways just to see where I'm at because.
you look like you got a lot.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't look too bad, does it?
How many rows have you done?
I've got 4 shell rows.
Yeah.
No,
How
I
did
don't.
you get so far past?
No, wait. No. I'm lying. 3 shell rows.
Oh God! I'm like, how'd you
Apparently,
get?
Apparently, I can't count to 4.
How did you get so far ahead of me?
No, apparently, I can't count to 4.
I'm like, what the heck? I'm starting my 4th shell right now, and then I'm going to measure.
Oh, I'm going to measure right now, and I might call it good at 3.
Really? At 3?
Uh-huh.
You
I
don't-
think I looked at the picture. I think I might want my sleeve a little shorter than it shows on the picture. Because it comes down quite a bit on her arm.
Okay, hang on. Maybe I should stop and measure and see what I think.
Because see how it comes almost to her elbow.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah. Because you've got quite a bit of it.
Ring, ring, ring. Let's back up a minute. Ring, 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 ring.
I'm going to grab my tape measure.
Back up a minute here. Because we still have to do something else here, right? We have to do a lacing pattern, the shell thingy. Now, see, mine's not very long. No. Hang on. I'm going to get my tape.
I got my tape.
As soon as I got my pocket unhooked from my chair.
Uh-oh.
My pocket. All right, let's see. What? Yeah, I got a package going to Texas. A subscriber? Oh, I don't think you know her.
Mine's 3 inches right now.
Well, that's what I figured because a
An
full
inch or-
repeat is about
yeah.
an inch.
Yeah.
So yeah, this would be 3 inches. Now I have done the single crochet row as well. So that's where I was at. I just took out a shell, a cluster.
I'm going to see where this sits on my
How can you tell?
shoulder. I'm going to put it up to my arm. See where it sits.
Here we go. We're trying on our clothes.
I'm trying it on.
So this is funny. You know, the other day I had Jackson over.
Yeah.
And I was working on this as we were watching TV. And I had him try it on. I'm like, come here. Come here.
I'm going to stop there. I don't want mine to be that long. By the time, you have to remember too, this fabric is going to stretch as you wear it.
Show us, Angie. Show us.
See, it's going to really stretch out a lot as you wear it.
Look, see, look. Look. There's mine, right?
Yeah, mine's a little bit longer on my shoulder. You must have longer arms than me.
I don't know.
Mine's a little bit longer. Here, let me see if I can show you.
Do I want it longer than this or not? But maybe this is up too high. I don't know how high it's supposed to go.
Yeah, it comes off the neckline quite a bit.
So
Okay,
it'll
see
be
if I
just
can
right there.
move my camera and show you. See, there's my elbow. I think I'm good.
What do you think, guys? What do you think?
I would do yours one more. And actually, you've got it too high up on your neck.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Is it too high?
Yeah,
How far down does it come?
a little bit more down. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, you don't want it any longer than that, do you?
Probably not. Because we
Yeah.
still have the little shelly row.
Yep, we still have one shell
So it's
row.
going to get a little bit longer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, there we go. Decisions made, guys.
Executive decision has been made.
Decisions are made.
Oh, we got Catherine and Jennifer both said looks good.
Now you can see all my
And Sherry. So, all right, we got,
Okay, we'll go with it like this.
yeah, we're going to go with it. So now we have to put that border row on, and that's something we did not do together as a group. So it's good that we,
But I did mine.
I know you did.
No,
Pants.
this is not hard.
No.
No,
All
this
right.
is easy. It's easy.
All right. So
So we get to the end of. Do you have your single crochet row?
I was supposed to end on row 3. Oh shit!
You end
Talking
with-
mushrooms.
You end with the single crochets.
Oh, I gotta do that row.
Sorry,
Okay.
madam. Sorry.
Well, doesn't that just frost my apples?
Okay, well, Angie, we've done this before. I'm going to go on and do my shell.
All right.
While you
Tell
do
me. All right. Tell me how
So-
to do it.
You chain 1, and then you sit. Hang on, I didn't take out enough. One moment, please. I got to take out another thing here. I really probably didn't, because I think I probably did what it asked me to do. Anyhow. Okay, I'm at the end of this. I've connected. Okay. Now we chain 1. Oh, yep. Chain 1. And you do a single crochet in your first double there. There's one little double crochet there. When you're done, single crochet in it. Chain 2. Do a single crochet in the next chain 3 space. So after your double, you do a single crochet. And then you don't chain or anything. You go right into your V and you do a double, chain 1, 4 times, double, chain 1, double, chain 1. Now I've got 4. I chain 1 and I do 1 more double. So you'll end up with 5 doubles. So that makes your shell. With a
With
chain
chain ones in between.
Yep. So then after you do that, you single crochet in your next chain 3 space. You don't chain or anything after your shell. You single crochet, single crochet into the next space, chain 2, double crochet into the next space, I just did this morning. I lost my place on the thing here though. Chain 2 and single crochet in that 3rd space right before your V. So it's basically single, chain 2, double, chain 2, and then your shell. So it's pretty easy.
It sounds pretty easy.
It is. And I like it. It's a pretty little shell to put that extra little edging.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk homework. Homework is
Finish our other sleeve.
Our other sleeve done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it, right? So we'll have, so for next week, then we'll be ready to put this together, right?
I think so.
That's our next step.
And then
assembly.
Is it?
Oh,
no.
Well, wait a second.
We got some edging to do.
Well, we've got
So sew your sleeves together and sew your sleeves in.
Right. Do we want to sew sleeves and sleeves together and
I
seams
would
before
say, I would say we could do that on our own.
On our own. Okay.
We're just going to seam them up and we're going to sew the raglan part into the sweater.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah. Okay. Sew sleeve seams and sew raglan seams. Maybe we should do that together.
Oh, I'm so glad this is actually the same because the directions for the little scallopy edge are here on the lower sleeve, but it's the same as.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm so glad it's the same.
It's the same as the body was. Double crochet 4 times, da 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 da. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, good. Yeah, so we can put our sleeves in and then we do this neck edging. So we'll do that next week. We'll do the neck edging That's when we finally use the smaller hook. This is the
I
only
think we
place-
should put the raglan together.
Oh, put the sleeves in together?
I think so.
You think so?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe not, because that might be finicky. We might want to do that on our own.
Yeah. Does anybody need help sewing the sleeves in? I mean,
It might be finicky to do on camera.
yeah. I just figured we could finish our sleeves and sew them in, and then we'll move on to the edging.
Right. So basically, when we say sew your sleeve seams, you're gonna turn this and you're gonna sew these parts, just these parts together.
Right.
You don't go up any further than that. You just sew these parts together.
Jennifer's like, I know how to put it together. Okay, Jennifer.
All right. Yeah, I think we should put it together.
We could. I'm going to do this.
Why don't you do one side on your own and then?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'll have one done, so we'll know how it goes, and then we can help
Okay.
everybody like with the other one and do that one together.
That sounds perfect. All right.
Okay. And then after we finish the
Right,
second,
Jennifer, that's what I was kind of thinking, is people might want help with how it all fits together.
yeah, and then after we put one sleeve together next week, we'll move on to the edging,
Yes.
and then we have this whole band for the buttonhole.
Oh, yes.
So there's two sides. There's two sides that go up the front, right? One
Mhm.
side will be the buttonhole side.
Yup. And one
The
side
other
will be
side
the
will be the
button side.
button side.
Yes.
And
And
that's
did everybody buy buttons? If we
No.
haven't gotten buttons, everybody get your buttons. Buttons,
not.
buttons. Who's got the buttons?
I'm wondering if I have buttons in some of those buttons we bought on our yarn thing.
Yeah, I wonder if I do too. It says we need 11 buttons.
11. I don't have.
I know. I'm trying to count how many she has on her sweater here.
Does it say how big they're supposed to be?
5, 6. I only count 8 on the one on. Oh wait, 9, 10, 11 probably is where she's got them folded over.
So I've got a question about this neck thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is the neck just supposed to roll over and lay down?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to do that and stay that way?
Yeah, I do with this yarn.
You do?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm debating whether I tack it down or not.
Well, you can always do that after.
Okay, look, my yarn is wrapped around my glasses. Can you tell? It's wrapped right around the nose piece of my glasses. Like, seriously. Yeah, I'm wondering if I don't want to just tack mine down just to make sure it stays. If that's,
Yeah, maybe.
that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, that is what it's supposed to do, but I think it's going to do it on its own. If you do that, though, you wouldn't have the opportunity, because the way it is now, you could button up those top 3 buttons and not have it open like that. Because buttons go all the way up.
Buttons up there, all the way to the top.
Yeah. That's why you need 11. Depending on how you want to wear it,
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I almost finished this in this live. Almost.
You did. You got so close, and I just got that.
We just got the rest of this scallop to go, and this is done.
Yeah, Jennifer, that curl is going to take care of itself when we sew it together. When we do all the sewing, all that curling will take care of itself.
You laid yours underneath books. And another diamond painting. Let's just lay it on our
diamond painting. Yep, exactly.
That's funny.
I know. Sometimes I wish that you have done ironing of diamond paintings before. I never have.
Yeah.
I've never ironed a diamond painting, but I've got one I really, really want to work on. It's a special drill kit, and I'm just waiting for it to flatten out, and it just isn't flattening out fast enough for me.
Iron it.
I know, I should. Now, this is a stupid question, but what do you do? Just put a towel over the plastic?
I lay it plastic down, of course.
Or, I mean, but a towel, do you put a towel over the back of the canvas?
I don't.
And you just iron it right on the canvas.
Some people suggested in my video to put a towel over it, but I don't. But just start really low temperature.
Okay.
Otherwise, it can curl it up.
Okay.
But you could put a towel over it if you want. I just think the direct heat onto the canvas seemed to work better. But
Is what makes it flatten
unless
out.
you did a really thin little towel, I don't know. Just go slow. Like start low heat and see what it does. And
See what it does. Yeah.
and if you see it start to roll or curl or anything, stop and But
That might be what I do this afternoon.
if you start with a low temperature, you can always go higher.
I really want to do. I have a special drill kit that I really want to work on.
Did you show it to us recently?
Yeah, I did recently.
You must have.
Yeah.
What are you saying? I really want to work on this one right away.
Yep.
You always make me laugh when you go, I want to work on this right away.
Right away.
Mm-hmm.
I say that about just about everything, don't I?
Well, maybe. Not.
The funny thing is usually I do.
There you go, right? So you spent your time working on your blanket, your one diamond painting for Nate. Was it for Nate?
Yep, it was for Nate, and I got it finished.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, you worked on our project too.
And I worked on our project a lot. I've got a lot done. You want to see where I'm at?
Okay.
Okay.
She'll make me cry. She did how much? No, I can't.
I'll show you where I'm at. So
I knew you were starting on like a third row.
Yep, I'm on the third row. Down here on the bottom.
Holy crap, you got 2 sections of the row done. I told you were going to get the horses. I told you.
I'm not at the horses.
You just did the horses.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Right there at the top.
Where?
Right underneath the release paper.
That's a horse?
There's 2 horses.
Oh, didn't even see it.
Can you tell they're horses now?
No.
They're horses.
No.
Yes, they are. Point to that brown blob right
Wait
there.
a second. Where is horse? Right here?
Yeah, that's a horse.
That's a horse?
Uh-huh. And then I think there's a gray one to the right of that.
There's not a gray. Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe. They're horses.
Okay, I won't do that part.
Why?
I don't know. I thought you wanted to do the horses.
Oh.
No, Mindy's just worried about doing the lady.
Yeah, you already did the horses.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, no, not yet. I'm at the horses. They're partially done. This section's partially done.
Oh, I'm like, aren't they done? They look like they're done.
Yeah, no, this section's just partially done. I would say about 70% done with this section.
Oh, okay.
But you know what?
It's hard to tell.
You know what? I'm out of ours. I'm all out of ours.
You gotta tell me what I need to mail you or something.
Ours and I think I need either X's and pluses.
Text me.
Okay. All right.
Just text me.
All right. And then, but I won't get to the lady. Mindy's wants to do the lady. She's way over here. I definitely won't get to her.
Oh, it's the next section over.
It's 3 sections over.
Oh, because you got one covered.
Yeah, I got one covered, and then there's going to be it'll be the 3rd section over.
Okay.
But really, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sections. I would have to get to. I'd have to finish 10 more sections before.
Well, Angie, how many sections have you already done?
I've done. How many have I done? 2, 4, 6, 8, like 9.
In a week.
Has it only been a week?
Yes.
It has, hasn't it?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'll slow down. That's
what I'm saying. That would be, you could do that in another 3 weeks for sure.
Yeah, I won't though. I
right,
won't.
Sherry. No.
What did Sherry say?
I need my own.
I won't though. I'm
no,
gonna
it's
leave
fine.
the lady for you. I was just, you know how I get when I have a new project, I just get so excited.
Right?
Then the novelty wears off.
Until the novelty wears off. She's halfway done with the painting. Okay, I'm tired of it now.
That's exactly what I do. Oh, let me show you this. Let me show you this. So this one I've been working on for I'm not too long. This is that summer night. Look,
Yeah.
I've got 4 release papers left to go. That's it. 4 release papers
Wow.
left.
Look at
And
you.
it's finished. And I just quit working on it.
Look, and you just quit working on it. Well, you
Just quit working on it.
You
Yep.
started working on that other one.
Yep. But I did finish that one.
Now what am I supposed to do? How do I finish this off? How do we finish it? Go from the first asterisk to the second asterisk. I already did that part. Okay, got that. And then do a single crochet in this space. What? And a single crochet in the turning chain? That don't seem right. That's not how we ended this, or we started it. Is that how we started it?
I love that summer night. I think it's so pretty. And it was really fun to work on. Lots of nice, bright, bold colors.
Okay, this is done.
All right, good job. So everybody knows what they got to do for next week.
Got to sew my lace together. Oh my gosh, it's always sew together too, is this part.
Just so no, we're not going to do that though. We're going to do it together.
We're going to do one.
Oh, we're going to do one. Yeah. But everybody else isn't going to do
You're
it.
confusing me. We're going to do one.
Everybody else.
Right?
Not
We're
me.
doing one. Okay. We're going to do
All
one.
right. Yep. You got to do the other shoulder.
I can sew one sleeve together and put it in my sweater.
Yes. Yes, you can.
And then I'll just start working on my other sleeve.
And I've got to finish my main part.
Yeah, did I leave a long enough tail? I mean, seriously, huh? It's like a foot long.
Foot long tail.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let me show you guys something real quick because I'm going to put
Okay.
it back on this table in a minute. My Craftedly one is almost done. I'm finishing the last flower, and it's done.
Is that the flower that you're using those bubble rounds in?
Yes, yes.
Have you placed any yet?
So I showed Angie this already. I have, let me see, I'll just turn my whole
Oh,
table.
no, that's your other one. I thought
This
you were
is-
talking about your bluebird one.
Oh yeah, that one I only have a flower to go. But this one, I have to finish this little bit right here. This background, it's all white. And the white
Yeah.
girls were all stuck together. They're horrid.
Yeah.
And then I have his face. Can you see his face right here? I just have this little section right here.
Yep.
It's literally 3 of the small release papers. That's it. And it's done.
Nice.
I want this done in February. I mean, it's only been going since November, right?
You can do it. You can do it.
I know. Did you dry fit to see if it fits? Dry fit? You mean like just try it on, kind of? Is that what you mean, Jody? I have tried mine on. I mean, it's not sewn together. It's kind of hard to try it on, but I had Dale hold my shoulders for me. And I put it on.
Yeah, I'm just going to wing it.
That sounds like an Angie statement. I'm just
I
mm-hmm.
think I might bake
Mine
some
on, you know, look-
cookies this
It looked
afternoon.
pretty good. I liked how far down it hung and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know, Jennifer, yours doesn't look as floppy. Yours looked more rigid. Mine is super, super like loosey-goosey, like really.
Maybe it's because you did those stitches differently.
Mm.
Maybe
Huh.
it would have been better. You know how she said she did her single stitches in the wrong row?
Hmm.
Or her double crochet together stitches
Mine's
in the
just
wrong row?
real, it's real like, I mean, look at it. It's like,
Wobbly?
yeah, it's just real loose. It's not as structured as I thought the bottom would be. Super, you know what I mean?
You didn't increase at all, did you?
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
No, it's this yarn. It's just super flowy. Like
It is very flowy.
That's
Very,
what
very flowy.
that's what it's doing. It's very
Yep.
flowy.
I
There's
think
no-
I might go make some chocolate chip cookies.
Oh my goodness, chocolate chip cookies.
Doesn't that sound delicious? Homemade chocolate chip cookies.
It does sound pretty good, yeah. All right. Well, we know what we're up against here, so okay.
All right, everybody.
Sleeve
We'll see you
to
next
do.
week.
A sleeve to do and 2 diamond paintings to finish. I'm gonna have all these projects done by the end of this month. That's my goal. It won't happen.
Do it.
It won't happen. This isn't gonna be done by. No, we'll be in March when this is finished.
Oh, Jennifer said hers is flowy too. It was just
Okay.
folded nice for the picture.
There you go. Okay, that's what I wondered. I suppose if I lay mine down nice and flat like Jennifer's picture, mine would not look that way either. But it really it flops and it. All right. Well, thank you. You guys have a good weekend too, and thanks for hanging out with us. And
Yeah.
we'll see you back next week.
All right. Thanks
All
a lot,
right.
everybody.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.